Good morning, USA. Welcome to another episode of the Bernie or Bust Show. Unshaved, unbathed, unedited, and unscripted. Although I did change my shirt because I had a big sweat mark on it from mowing 2 different lawns this morning. I had enough coffee, I think, so now I'm going to have some organic cranberry juice, not from concentrate. Tim Black, on his August 18th show, was devastated. His clip is called Bernie Gets Spiked. And this episode of the Bernie or Bust Show is going to be a continuation of the show about Hollywood and talent agencies. And if you don't remember, you can go back and watch that episode, or you can read the article on Medium called Here's Wiki Proof that the Clinton machine was behind the flood of new Democratic presidential hopefuls. In this sordid tale, we linked the talent agency executives who have been raising money for the Clinton machine for years to some of the, not only to the candidates themselves, Kamala Harris being one of them, Joe Biden being another one, Cory Booker being another one, Elizabeth Warren being another one. Not only that sordid tale, but we've also linked them to news anchors. So we've got news people and other, as the talent agencies like to say, other thought leaders. All of these thought leaders seem to know each other and even sharing money sources. Creative Artists Agency, CAA, donated to Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren, and Beto O'Rourke, and they represent Joe Biden's interests. So this article, I was talking about how all of these famous people, Anderson Cooper, Alyssa Milano, Anna Navarro, Bette Midler, Bill Maher, Twitter co-founder, Biz Stone, and so on. But I didn't find the list that showed Spike Lee, and I still haven't found a list on Wikipedia or on their website. But Tim was upset because Spike Lee suddenly stopped endorsing Bernie and started endorsing Kamala Harris. So this money that's connected to Kamala, I thought, well, let's check the list. Let's see why Spike is suddenly behaving so strangely. And this is what I found. CAA speakers, inquire below to book Spike Lee. He is on the talent roster of Creative Artists Agency. I couldn't see that anywhere until I looked directly for it. And there, lo and behold, he was. Tim doesn't know this. I'm trying to get the word to Tim. I posted in his comments section. If you get a chance, post this video in his comments section and maybe he'll understand why Bernie got spiked. Here are some of Tim's thoughts on this horrible development.
You know, everything that I'm telling you about the fundraiser, it's all past tense because it already happened. Yeah, Spike Lee held the fundraiser on Friday. It was at Martha's Vineyard. Regular place where regular people go. It's not for elites at all. Just hard-working Americans go to Martha's Vineyard. You know, the people who went to this thing, they paid as much as $100 to $28 each. $2,800 to support Kamala Harris. That's great. I mean, it sounds like a lot of money. It's a little less than what he was charging when it was Barack Obama. Back in 2012, he had tickets sold for as much as $38,000. A plate. I don't know what kind of plates. What's on the plate? Freedom Papers. Stuff. Gotta be some good vittles on that plate. What else? They say that it's not that surprising that, you know, Kamala Harris is getting this type of love. I mean, her husband's an entertainment lawyer. And there's also been other big-time Hollywood people that have thrown parties for it. A Playboy executive, Cooper Hefner. That's Hugh Hefner's brother or cousin or son or something. Music mogul Scooter Braun. Not to mention, they've seen her, or Kamala Harris has been out around town with Katy Perry, Demi Lovato, and everyone's politically engaged, Ariana Grande. What's the stuff you guys were saying about Bernie Sanders sitting down with Cardi B? No one's been complaining about Harris hanging out with Ariana Grande, the girl that licks donuts or whatever. That's not a problem, though. Harris is supposed to have more fundraisers, not just this one with Spike Lee. She's going to have one with Jessica Alba. She's going to host it, and there's going to be $1,000 plates. And, yeah, that's going to be great. Just, politicians getting back to their roots with the working people. Just regular politicians meeting with regular Americans, talking about bread and butter, kitchen table issues. I mean, to some people, this may not be a big deal, what he did. I get that. You don't see it as a big deal. I do. Spike Lee directed Crooklyn.
Shh. What they got to do is run some tests on your mother. It's going to be fine. Come on, don't be like that, no, baby. I know it wasn't your fault, T. I know it wasn't your fault. It ain't nobody's fault. She going to be out soon. She just got to stay in there. And they going to run some tests.
It's about a family living in the hood dealing with all these issues. What does Kamala know about that? In fact, Kamala is probably with the person who created the issues for him. It's part of the system. Then we got Jungle Fever.
Mama, give me some money!
Don't you raise your voice at me! I'm still your mother!
As God is my witness, this is my last time. I swear upon God and 4 more white people, this is the very last time. I swear.
Lies. You must be out of your right mind. I'm not giving you a red cent. And what happened to your father's color TV?
Mama, I smoked the TV.
Lord have mercy on your distant soul.
That was a great movie, man. Do the right thing. Do you realize what that meant for a group of people coming up, man? That was huge for us.
Take him down! Just take him down! You're killing him! Get his arm! Gary, that's enough! Gary, that's enough, man!
He's talking about police brutality. And basically, Kamala is a cop. I just figure, if you could do Malcolm X, and look, I know it's just work, I know it's simple, but I thought he really cared about that stuff.
I thought he really cared
Malcolm
about that
X
stuff.
would not approve of Kamala Harris.
The thing to me that is worse than death itself is betrayal. You see, I could conceive death, but I couldn't conceive betrayal.
And I'm not saying Spike Lee owes us anything. I'm not calling him a sellout. Last election cycle, did I tell you that he endorsed Bernie Sanders? And not only did he endorse Bernie Sanders, he did this great commercial.
Wake up! For hundreds of years, African Americans and their allies stood up and fought back against racism, segregation, and bigotry.
Bernie from Brooklyn, talk to the people.
To paraphrase Abraham Lincoln at Gettysburg, this is a campaign of the people, by the people, and for the people.
I'm Bernie Sanders, and I approve this message.
Did you see the commercial? It's great. So no, I'm not saying that Spike Lee's a sellout. I'm saying maybe we need to drop squad him. Or
We get paid to sell goods to black people, period.
By any means necessary, right? You know, we used to march to get away from stuff like that.
Ain't y'all got no pride?
Times sure have changed, huh?
I don't even know you anymore.
Who the hell do you think you are to pass judgment on me anyway,
I'm the one who's sick and tired of you acting like you're ashamed of us. I'm looking for someone from the drop squad.
Ain't they them niggas who supposedly deprogram folks? Now, what would you need with a punch like that?
He needs to be dropped.
Yeah.
Y'all moving into position.
Welcome, my brother. You are number 186.
something ain't right. Follow me at Real Tim Black on Twitter and Facebook.
Something ain't right. And so Tim doesn't know what it is yet, but I'm connecting the dots. I said, Tim says, I'm not trying to call Spike Lee a sellout, but it's okay, Tim. Call him a sellout. You are not wrong. CAA speakers. The executives of CAA speakers have pulled Kamala on board. They've pulled Elizabeth on board. They've pulled Corey on board. They've pulled Beto on board. And their clients, Charlemagne the God, he was calling out Elizabeth Warren for lying to the Texas bar, and turns right around and starts trashing Tulsi. And guess what? Charlemagne the God is on the CAA roster. Cenk Uygur is on the UTA roster, which is, again, has connections to the Clinton machine. Anna Kasparian also. The people who trash Tulsi and the people who trash Bernie on MSNBC, on CNN, on all the people who are connected to these talent agencies. It's a big, big club, and you ain't in it. Tim, this is what's going on. I watched those clips that you put up of Spike Lee's films, and knowing what I know about Kamala Harris's record, this is blasphemy. This is terrible. No, we all got spiked. We've got to do better than this.